Hello friends, how are you all? In today's video, we'll basically talk about what to do if your account gets folded, frozen, or put on hold, and how you can get rid of these problems. And guys, all three of these have different meanings. But what happens is, when we don't have the information, we think all three mean the same thing. The account has been completely stopped in a proper way. You are currently watching our YouTube channel. To support the channel, please subscribe and like the video. I hope that the information I'm about to share in this video comes from my own experience and experiments. If you watch the entire video till the end, there's a very good chance your problem will be resolved and you'll get a lot of help. To support me, please make sure to join our Telegram channel. And guys, now in this video, first we'll understand what the account lien problem is, what the hold problem is, and what the fee problem is. If your account is on hold during the hold period, your debit is frozen, meaning you won't be able to make any debit. You won't be able to withdraw or sell your money. This happens when cybercrime authorities instruct your bank to stop any debits from your account. No debits should be allowed. If you notice, whenever you receive a message, it will say no debit and your account is put on hold. In such cases, you will be able to receive money into your account, but you won't be able to send it out until the source and nature of the amount coming into your account is clearly identified. Now look, there are several ways a hold can be placed. One reason is if you have been using your account for a long time but have never done KYC in between. This is because there is now an RBI rule that requires you to complete KYC every 2 to 3 years as per RBI's instructions. The purpose is to verify whether the person is alive or has passed away, and that's why KYC was introduced. So, if you don't complete your KYC, a hold is placed on your account. In such cases, your account is usually unheld within a period of 7 days. In this situation, you will need to go to the bank and talk to the manager to ask what the reason is. If this is the reason, then within 7 days, you will have to submit the KYC form. No matter which bank you have an account with, you will be given a KYC form in which you need to attach a photo of your bank card and you have to submit it to them. This is the first rule under the hold. If a high demand amount, like an amount from 10,000 to 1 lakh, comes into your account, then a hold is placed on your account. And this problem will not be resolved until a court order is received and until the money is removed from the account of the person involved. This kind of hold is only placed when the cybercrime department is fully convinced that the money that has come into your account is completely suspicious and fraudulent. Only then is a hold placed on your account, and it can take anywhere from 7 days to a month to resolve. Sometimes it can take up to 3 months to get an order from the court. In such cases, you have to go to the bank for your bank account, and there too, KYC is done. But along with KYC, your biometric verification will also be required, and the bank manager will inform you about this personally. You will also need to keep getting updates from time to time. You may have to wait for 3 months. We will inform you, and you will also need to keep getting updates from time to time. It will take you up to 3 months. To tell you the truth, in these cases, it took me a perfect 3 months. And yes, it took a bit longer because the manager of my HDFC account was changed. So even after the bank manager was changed, it took a little more time to get the hold of 20,000 rupees on my account released, which I had done through PTP. What happens when you take a loan through finance is that the cyber cell has issued such an order. The bank is instructed to keep this amount under its control. The amount in your account, whichever bank or brand it is, comes under their control and a lien is placed. For example, if you have 20,000 rupees in your account and you receive money from different sources in various ways and the total amount becomes 1,000 rupees and it is found that this 1,000 rupees came from a source that is fraudulent, then for investigation, the cyber cell orders the bank to hold this amount and keep it collected in that account as a separate amount so that this money cannot be used until the investigation is complete. If, during the investigation, it is found that this money is not fraudulent, then it is restored back to your account. But if it is found during the investigation that this money is indeed fraudulent, then it is sent back to the account from which it came. So, your debit and credit both work. 99% of the time, it will work as usual. There is only a 1% chance that your account will be blocked. This depends on your bank manager, the branch, and your credit and transaction history. Basically, what kind of relationship you have with the bank. So, this lien is not something to be overly worried about. Even in my own account, a lien of 1,000 rupees has been placed. And yes, for example, someone had a question. My bank account is in Delhi, but I live in Lucknow. Do I have to go to Delhi for this? The amount is just 500 rupees, and it would cost me more than that just to travel there. In such cases, you should go to the SP crime office in your district. When you go to the SP crime office, they will give you all the details for the cyber crime unit there, including the phone number, email, and everything else. However, information about which transaction the lien was placed on will only be available from your bank. So, using the transaction history you get from the bank, you can email or call the cybercrime office with the details and explain your problem to them. So contact the cybercrime unit. And guys, now let's talk about what happens if your account gets frozen. If your account is frozen, you won't be able to receive or send money. Basically, no transactions can take place at all. When your account is frozen, absolutely no transactions are allowed. This is done only in very rare cases, usually when it seems that the account has been involved in suspicious activity for a long time or has had multiple such incidents in the past. This is a bit of a problematic situation, and it's mainly for those who are heavily involved in fraud or moving money around suspiciously. And guys, you know how it is, right? We have a solution for everything. The process I'm about to tell you, I'll explain it to you step by step.
I'm explaining each problem along with its solution. If your account is frozen, you'll need to go to your bank, and after going there, you'll have to find out which cybercrime is linked to your account's freezing issue. If you don't go to the bank, then go to the SSP crime office and get the details from there. After getting the details, if you are at fault, you could face problems, so keep that in mind. So if you are not at fault, then go to the cybercrime office from where this hold has been placed. There, you will have to provide all your details, PAN card, Aadhaar card, and photo details, etc. And they will record a statement from you about what work you do and how this money came to you. If they feel that you haven't made any mistake and everything happened by mistake, then your account is released. But now, many people have this question. If my account gets a lien, a hold, or is frozen and I don't take any action, then what could happen to me? Nothing will happen to you. You will get a notice from the court after about 4 or 5 months, or maybe after a year. Then you will have to go to court, and after going to court, you'll be stuck in a long process. And another question that comes to mind is, if my account is on hold, can I close that account? No. As long as your account has a hold or is frozen or has any of these problems, you won't be able to close it. One of our users commented that they managed to get their bank account released and fixed. There was a cybercrime issue or something like that, but after completing the KYC and other formalities, we got it resolved. So, should I use that account now? Look, once your account has had that kind of problem, it's possible that if your account faces an issue again, you might have to deal with more trouble. My advice to you would be that it's better to close that account. The account I'm showing you with a 20,000 rupee hold, it's from HDFC. There was no mistake on my part in this. I had bought money from Binance, meaning I sold coins on Binance and received the money. I ended up with fraudulent money and I also lost coins. However, I did file a complaint on Binance regarding the problem that was created, but nothing got resolved. In the end, I suffered a loss of 20,000 rupees and eventually closed that account after some time. The only reason for closing it was that the account could be frozen again at any time. For 3 months, I had to go through a lot of trouble, had to plead a lot, and honestly, this is a big problem in our India. What I'm about to tell you now is a very bitter truth. You can commit scams worth crores of rupees, but nothing will happen to you. But if, by mistake, someone transfers 2,000 or 500 rupees to your account when you sell your goods, and someone commits fraud with you, then your account will be frozen. I am questioning the law and order system of our India. I won't talk much about politics in this video.